Oh no.
The logistics.
Oh no. This is so tragic. Press F to pay respects in chat. This is going down.
It's time for us to pursue a campaign of rebel extermination. Now's our chance to take the fight to the rebels.
Those rebels have always been a thorn in our side. We keep an eye on everything. Welcome to Titan, Founder.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the stream.
I'm Andy Nguyen, the project lead and lead designer for Industries of Titan. So if you have any questions about sort of like design or where the design will go in the future, I'm here to answer.
Yep. And I'm Matt Donatelli, and I'm a new associate producer at Brace Yourself Games, and been helping with both Industries of Titan and Phantom Brigade. And I'm going to be trying to play via remote desktop today. So we'll see how that goes. Andy wants to study my play style, dissect it.
Yep. Let's do a low risk land grant, because I consider that the standard way to play.
All right, let's do it.
Hello, everyone.
Coda and Company. I like that. Nice little Necrodancer crossover. Let's go with that.
Let's see. Oh, I saw that. Yeah. For those who don't know, we're doing a giveaway this stream. We have like a 3D art print. It's called like a shadow box of one of the illustrations for Titan, and near the end of the stream we'll be doing a giveaway for it. So stick around for more information on that.
Yeah, those things are beautiful.
Yeah, DRX posted the kind of like a preview of what it's going to look like.
Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. Looks like we got some good minerals and isotopes up north, or up. That's good. Oh, let's get this cranking on 3 times speed. Get our first workers landed. Get them set
So what's
to
your
work.
normal, like, what do you do your first thing when you start a new game?
Ooh, artifacts. I'm gonna grab those. I normally just kind of survey and clear out the area immediately around the HQ. Definitely for starters. Grab resources and artifacts as I need. Oh, 3? That's juicy. Love that. And then I'm gonna focus on just getting a little storage going first for harvesting and salvaging those materials.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna go big. Just get one of those going right away. And I'm also gonna get some waste receptacles going, because I don't want to have to worry about smokestacks for a little while. So I'm gonna build some of those.
Bahar's asking what you're going to name the HQ.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna do a lot of custom namings, given that I am playing on a remote desktop. And I'm playing it like, not the frame rate I should be. So I'm probably just gonna kind of, I don't know, disrupt the tradition of funny naming schemes, just because it's a little difficult today. If I were in studio, though, that would be great. Oh, I guess we should talk about why I'm not in studio, right? I am quarantining because I just moved up to Canada from the United States. So I am being a good citizen of Canada, or want to be citizen of Canada someday, and not stirring up any trouble. I need a relay. Let's get a nice relay going. Kind of cover as much space in here as I can. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I go for power next too, because I like to kind of use the HQ as a bootstrap and get going on a factory as soon as possible. Because the space inside the HQ is pretty small. So let's get some surveys going.
You definitely know what you're doing. You're moving really quickly.
Kind of. Well, I will say since starting at BYG and a little bit before when I was checking out the game, I think I've played like 20 or so hours. So, I adore this game.
Can you turn on the Zethane overlay?
Sure.
And then
Oh yeah, we should check
the advance.
Yeah, we should.
You already started generating
Power.
fuel, or
Yeah.
so it's like worth considering that you start at every tile starts at 30 when the world first spawns,
Mm-hmm.
and Zethane gets replenished by the crevices and sinkholes around. So I think in the beginning, I think something that newer players probably don't plan for is like they're consuming the Zethane that's rather abundant sort of in their general vicinity.
Yeah, and they're
And then
not
at some-
storing a lot of it.
Oh yeah, you definitely don't want to waste it because it's
Yeah.
finite.
Yeah.
If you're generating fuel and you're not storing it, then it actually goes to waste, and you're removing the Zethane from the air that replenishes really slowly.
Yeah, I'll build some more tanks probably. Tanks for the tip, Andy. Yeah. Oh no, I need some more minerals. Come on, guys. Got to get that. Oh, it's snowing. Pretty. I bet it looks nice for everyone on stream.
Yeah, the snow is like a new weather effect that we just added into the game, and currently it doesn't have any gameplay associated with it, but it will shortly in the future. So what will happen is when it snows, any person who's walking outside of any buildings will walk at a reduced movement speed. So your population and your workers.
So much waste in that building. Yeah, let's grab this one instead.
And then for those who don't know, the rain currently has a weather effect associated to it where it actually reduces your pollution on like globally across all tiles.
That's awesome. That's
how
super rad. That's how it works in real life.
Yeah, that's how it works in real life. The
Yeah.
water like pulls the particulates down into the ground.
Yeah, I did a study abroad in China and spent like 6 weeks in Beijing, and it was during the springtime, and pollution would build up to the point where you couldn't see like a kilometer down the road, and then a rain would come through, and it would be like sunny and clear skies, and I watched that cycle repeat itself many times in those 6 weeks.
So one of the big updates that we have for this month is a dynamic weather system. So originally, whenever rain triggered, there was a static intensity of rain that occurred, and it would be that intensity every single time. So now the way it works is it's going to randomly or procedurally generate a weather pattern that of a random duration. Within that duration, there's fluctuation points. So throughout the rain cycle, it'll get stronger or weaker randomly, and then smoothly interpolate between those points. And the sort of the intensity of the fluctuations as well as the duration of the rain is categorized as like light, medium, and heavy, and those have like different parameters.
Nice.
So if you get like a heavy bout of rain, it'll be kind of noticeable, and then if you get a light bout of rain, that'll be very clear. So the other thing that we have yet to introduce is that because since it's no longer a static intensity for its entire duration, but it's it's mapped to like if it's light or medium or heavy. The next thing that we have to do is make it so that the effect of weather is proportional to its intensity. So so for example, right now when it rains, your pollution always goes down, right? So if it rains heavily, it should reduce your pollution more, and if it rains lightly, it'll reduce your pollution less so. And same when we implement the movement speed penalty for workers. It'll slow
Oh,
them
yeah.
to like less if it's snowing lightly than if it's snowing heavily.
So when can I create like a terraforming weapon that lets me snow on my enemies?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. So there's something I've been planning for. I haven't quite like figured out or finalized the design of it yet. But the idea is that because there is gameplay associated to weather, and that's largely outside of your control, we want to allow ways for the player to influence that.
Yeah.
Because it adds to their strategy and it gives more agency towards the player. So it is something that I would like to support at some point. Is some way that the player can kind of like steer the weather in a certain direction.
Yeah. That sounds good. I like all these. I don't know how many ideas you want to preview on the stream, but like you've had some really cool ideas about not quite like outright combat related ways of messing with your competitors that I think are super creative and cool and are on the way. So
yeah,
that's my vague hype. Andy can elaborate if you want.
Yeah, there's you meeting different types of players at the various PAXs and whatnot. We've had people kind of express their desire to play sort of maybe like non-violently or more economically or maybe politically, and those are all things I'm trying to keeping in mind for now. But I think, I guess as a sort of hint, it's something that you can look forward to is if there are methods, or if there are aspects of the game that maybe hinder your progress in some way, you can think creatively and try to make them hinder like other people's progress. I guess like for example, when your ships explode, they do collateral damage to the buildings underneath you. That's been in the game for like months now. So it's just like when this new patch comes out, just keep that in mind, and then
yeah. I'm excited for all the stuff that ships can do, someday beyond just combat. It's going to be sweet. Very excited.
Yeah, that's also something that I've been thinking about as well.
Yeah, but we definitely are focusing on combat first, and so speaking of which, I need to connect I want to connect my grid here, so I'm going to put a pylon in between everything. And I'm wondering, I think I should play it safe and get a turret first and then go for the shipyard next. I think we have enough time on stream for me to play it a little safer, so I'm going to do that. I do want to keep spreading. How's my influence? Oh, my influence is actually very good. That's good. I'm going to sacrifice that artifact for more resources, though. I could definitely use them. And I really need to get where is my shipyard?
It would be under military.
Oh, or sorry, not my shipyard. The spaceport. Yeah, I need to unlock this because we got to start. Once I connect my power grids. Oh, it's already connected. Great, awesome. I like upgrading these early. I don't like dealing with not being able to spread my buildings, so I'll invest in that early. Gee, should I go for second? That's a lot of isotopes. Do I have I'm actually going to, even though it's more isotopes for less space, I'm gonna upgrade the HQ. I almost said HQ. I'm not British. I don't know what's going on there. Because I want it to have more HP when the rebels show up. I don't want to get wrecked.
Speaking of rebels, Matt's already said that he's going to go the path of the shipyard this route. Something I wanted to explain to the audience, because this is going to come across as kind of like a big change for those who have been playing normally for a while. is that the defensive turret is now going to be almost twice as expensive as you're used to. There's a couple reasons for this. One, it actually does twice as much DPS as it used to, so there's a net. There's a net, it's like an evenness in terms of cost and effectiveness. But the reason that we made this change to make him stronger is because turrets are no longer your only option again for rebels. I wanted to move the game less away from the idea of like building a bunch of turrets and instead just you having them kind of accent your primary combat method, which is through the ships. So the shipyard and building ships is sort of like a cheaper way of getting combat up.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and then also as a result of the turret being twice as powerful and twice as expensive, I think it also uses twice as much power.
Stop. Stop. I did that wrong. I want those facing outwards. There we go. It took me a little while the first time I was playing the game to realize that, like, oh yeah, you can access all the like stuff on the outer perimeter of a room, which is very beneficial.
So multi-mutant gamers asking if we will ever get a chance to rebel against the council. I will say that I'm not prepared to answer that question yet. So
big tease.
That's all you're gonna get.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get to meet a rebel today, right? As part of the launch of this patch, we haven't been able to meet this character before, but we will get to today. I'm excited about that.
And speaking of meeting people, have you clicked the advisors or checked the advisors out yet?
Oh no, I haven't. I have been just bombing away on all of this stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna pause to do that. Just because I don't want to lose. Oh, sick. Sola. Hello. Oh, you can call? Let's see what Alexa
Father.
has to tell
We're
us.
beginning to reach the limits
Oh,
of
this
our
is sick.
territory and vision.
We're beginning to reach the limits of our
To cut
territory and
through
vision.
The command
Yep.
center will extend our vision
Command center,
range
very
and expand
important.
the
Yep.
territory we can claim from the council. Once
Yes.
we build it, though, we better make sure it stays steady.
Yeah.
We lose our command center. Faraway
Lose our-
buildings
yeah.
will no longer
Ooh.
be under our
Oh, I've
control.
never considered that,
Build a command
Andy.
center now. Let's claim some more land.
Oh. Oof. Yeah, definitely want to protect your headquarters. I mean, obviously headquarters because it's the like game fail state, right? But yeah, that's awesome. Cool.
Yeah, if your command center is granting you access to territory, if you lose that command center, you no longer have access to that territory.
Oof,
So buildings that were once under your control will no longer be under your control.
Yeah.
Now, because they're so valuable, what command centers are going to do in some point in the future is they actually have a combat floor. And so this is part of why combat is a multi-month milestone, because there's
so much.
Some people have seen previews of our interior combat prototype, and so that is something that we have to add. But then that demo only has ship versus ship combat. And part of our very early original prototype is that you could fight against buildings as well. There's even a combat floor. It's actually on the thumbnail on the top left.
Yeah.
There's a combat floor for the HQ.
Yes, disabled for early access, but not all of early access.
Yeah.
Hoping to get that in as part of these upcoming milestones, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What it would allow you to do is the top floor of certain buildings, so the command center and the headquarters will behave like a spaceship, and you can outfit it with weapons and generators and whatnot, and shields. And so your HQ will no longer be this Achilles heel that's defenseless on its own. You can actually start the game by building defenses on your HQ, rather than building an economy towards turrets and stuff.
I'm trying to decide if I do want to go the turret or the shipyard route. I actually think I might try to build a shipyard. But I need more. Oh shoot! I need more credits to do that, and I've been I've been not playing the credit game smart. I need more settlers. You get them monetized. Gotta get them watching YouTube ads. Let's build another monetization station down here. Cool. Yeah, my first floor of my HQ always ends up being just like a nightmare mess of things. But it's good. This reaches how far? Yeah, see. Oh, actually, I could probably fit one there too. Oh, no, that'll cut into the accessible space. Do I need all of these tiles to be accessible? Like, where? No? Okay.
Just one of them.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's great. Man, it's nice playing the game and talking to the lead designer. You just ask questions.
Well, what you're exposing is that it would be nice if those entry point icons indicated that you just needed at least one of them.
Yeah.
Somehow.
That would be a question for our UI guy, Ben. Cool. I'm just getting some extra storage. I'm putting the waste receptacles right where we generate waste, right? Like where so it's easy for the workers to clean up quickly.
Smart. It's really smart.
Yeah. I don't normally do that, but it just popped into my head today. I was like, oh, that's kind of good. All right. Let's see. I still need more folks because you have to crew your ships too, right? So I won't actually have as many workers to do regular city building tasks once I have a ship. Okay, good. We're building towards 200. I think we can get there before the rebels come, hopefully. Let's jump in here. No, let's actually... How many isotopes for that? Yeah, let's invest in that. I think that's worth it. And then... How much for the shipyards? Yep. Okay. So once I can unlock that with credits, I should be good. Organization inside buildings puts mine to shame. Oh, Reginerd, that's all right. I mean, I just rotate things. I like to rotate shapes and fit them together. I don't know. There's no secret to it, I don't think. I have played like 20 hours, but that's it. I guess that's not an insignificant amount of time. Oh no, here she is. Bahar. Gonna wreck my house.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah, so Bahar is a new character that we're introducing.
That jacket. I'm sorry, it's the coolest jacket I've ever seen in my life, and I want it. Sorry, Andy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to give some. Well, I don't want to spoil Bahar's backstory or anything or lore, but I'm really excited to show them to the fans because it's just like they're so cool. Like the design of it is so cool.
Yeah, they them pronouns.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Oh, yeah, and Einar has to weigh in. I like these dialogues that actually like switch between characters and stuff too as part of the same like dialogue. That's cool.
Yeah, it's the first time.
Otherwise, it would be a monologue, huh?
Yeah, it's the first time we've had an opportunity to have conversations between the characters.
Oof. Yeah, sassy. I like it. They're. Okay. I think I should be able to build a shipyard now. Oh, next enemy attack 15 minutes. Oh, I don't know if I have time, Andy. Oh, but I don't have time to get the mineral. Oh man, I'm gonna be screwed.
Oh.
I'm gonna be super screwed. Hold on, let me pause and think. Hold on. Do I have the? Okay, here's how I'm gonna unscrew myself, hopefully. I'm gonna unlock the council, and I'm going to request with all my trade tickets as many minerals as I can get. Nope, that's not gonna cut it. Am I out of trade tickets? Oh no, it's out of storage. Out of storage. I mean, I want to get a turret online, but I am so mineral poor. Let me go to this and God, I'm gonna get wiped. I didn't even realize. Okay. I was getting too fancy with trying to build out too much production. Let's see. Yeah. If headquarters can't burrow, right?
No.
Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna be screwed.
So you would have been able to afford the turret when it was at half cost.
Yeah.
I think you can afford the shipyard.
Yeah, but now I spent all my credits. Okay, hold on. You can get some more credits. Request credits.
That's
This is gonna be tight. Well, I might wipe. We might have to start over. That's crazy. I did not like the time was kind of getting away from me.
Yeah, I think
know.
you'll be
We'll
fine.
see.
I think you'll be fine. The first attack is usually a warning attack.
Do they retreat, or are they just gonna
No.
wreck my?
No,
No.
but that is. I would like to add retreating behavior, or different types of AI behavior in the future, because right now they kind of only attack to kill. But it would be nice if they did things like came and stole your resources, or just damaged your buildings and left, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And called in reinforcements. There's a couple behaviors I'd like to have the AI
Make
do.
sure that construct building is above move minerals again, and also I'm gonna want to move repair back above that. Ooh boy. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I can get a ship out in time. There we go. There we go. So I really have 3 minutes of IRL time because I'm on triple simulation speed, right? Oof. This is close. Okay. Enter the shipyard. Here we go. And it's snowing. This is getting very dramatic. Let's see. Unlock hull requires additional credits. Ugh. I'm just gonna have to go with this dinky guy. Oh, I need minerals. All right, hold on. Oh no, I could have brought up the council communications on top of this. Okay, let's try that. Let's go back in here.
So I'm not entirely sure the dinky guy will save you. is guaranteed to save you. It'll
Okay,
tell you.
I can try to get this guy.
Okay,
We
that
have
one at
some
least has a
time.
medium laser.
I'm going to see if there's a building I can quickly harvest for minerals to. Yeah, give me that. Get out there. Get out there, workers. Do your thing. For the
At least you
corporation.
have 9 workers.
Yeah. I should be good. See, that's what I did is I prioritized worker. Oh, my energy's not good.
Oops.
Oh. And my fuel collection isn't great either. Well, we've got another sticky situation developing. I'm afraid I'm going to drain all the zethane if I do this.
Yeah, because building more fabricators won't necessarily solve your problem.
Yep.
It'll make it so you run out of zethane faster in that location.
Yep. we got to try something though, Andy. The rebels are knocking down our doors.
4 minutes. And you have maybe like 90 seconds before they arrive too.
True.
Depending on the location and the speed of the ship that
How's the
spawns.
zethane?
How's
The zethane looks okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're 1/3 done.
I'm gonna be okay. And I've been, as you can see, I've actually been claiming towards this crevice, or
smart.
sinkhole, so I can hopefully get that. All right. Oh boy.
I also
we're
want to
dead.
explain. There's a nuance to Zethane
no.
that we haven't communicated yet.
My
It's a there's a metric called efficiency, and your how much Zethane you extract is modified by the amount of Zethane in the tiles that are affected. So it's not even so the number that's displayed in advanced mode isn't just how much quantity is left, but actually also how effective you extract Zethane from that tile.
Yeah. I got bad news. My workers don't seem to want to move some of my minerals.
Oh, can you? Oh, we didn't put prioritize on that yet. Okay.
I will. I mean, they are doing it now. I think they don't want to move these that are on the patch. I don't know if it's because they can't get to them. Oh, this is good. I need these. I need these minerals. Oh God, 2 seconds. Oh, we're in such trouble.
Can you build a ship? You can build a ship. You can trade with. You can pause trade with the council too to get more minerals.
Yep. No, we've got the Falcon.
Okay.
Oh goodness. Okay, so pops us out for construction now, because the actually building your ship and configuring it the way you want it is coming in a future update, right?
Yes.
Oh
Ship
lordy.
customer. Oh, it's already.
Oh, oh my God! It's attacking my shipyard. Oh, here's a consideration. I can't repair my shipyard. Oh wait, no, I can do it off the global repair.
Oh, what a workaround! I'll make a note of that.
Yeah, make a note of that for sure. Oh no, this is so bad. This is so bad, y'all. They gotta move the minerals to the shipyard to build the ship first. Oh no.
That's just a level 1 rebel too. I'm surprised that they're doing so much damage to your shipyard.
They're wrecking it. Yeah, I slowed the simulation speed to hopefully give us some more time to navigate this, but okay, it's being repaired, I think, but it's also not outpacing their damage. Oh no.
The logistics.
Oh no. This is so tragic. Chat. Press F to pay respects in chat. This is going down. Oh, the defensive turret is so expensive now. 50 minerals, yeah. F, thank you. Thank you, chat. Oh no. Well, I'm totally down to restart. We've only been at this, what, half an hour, right? Okay, cool. Well, we'll try again. Oh. Oh, well, that's score 1 for Bahar. Oh, look at these little chunks. Nice little chunks. I could salvage them if it would do me any good. Okay, I'll start over. Oof. An inauspicious start to my streaming legacy at BYG. Oh. Oh, thank you. Okay. Let's do this. Let's try. Yeah, standard again is fine. Landfallers is good. And I'm kind of tempted to do high risk, high reward. My only concern there is like having enough space to build a shipyard. But let's see. High resources, very low rock, low lakes, high crevices. I'm gonna try this just in case.
High risk is significantly easier than standard. So
Yeah.
if you're a player who's been regularly playing on high risk, it's possible that
No, Andy,
you
it's
had
harder.
the training wheels.
I'm a pro gamer. I'm elite. No, it's true. Yeah, having access to more Zethane and minerals is really what I'm going for here. So, oh yeah, Aaron. Power Up Audio is so good. They add such an incredible level of polish to this game. Like, just spending time on Titan is just like so immersive. Like, I just get lost in it. All right, well, that was something. Let's try again. I'm coming for you, rebel scum. All right, start small. Start small. Storage containers. I got greedy on storage last time. Let's just build a small. Build one of those guys. Build one of these for waste. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like you were lower on resources last game because you had spent so much of it on upgrading your factory and decking it out.
Yeah, I shouldn't have. I didn't need. I only used like a quarter of the factory space that I had, so definitely overspent there. And I'm going for the shipyard first this time because I don't want to waste our viewers' time. I thought I was like playing a safe strat going for the turret, but I didn't realize how much more expensive turrets are. So that is good to keep in mind. Oh, is this just garbage? Oh no, it's got an artifact. Let's get it. Oof, that's a lot of minerals. Give me that. That's got isotopes. Yeah, this one, I'll take the artifact. So that gives me my 2 artifacts for the station, or spaceport, rather. Ooh, it's so far away this time. Oh man, I already ran out of storage. Let's get in there.
Danijo asked if we have plans on releasing a 3D printed version of the ships.
Oh, I don't know. That's a great question. That's certainly something merch folks could look into, right?
Yeah, we have a merch team, and we're always trying to think of cool ways to celebrate the game. So we got the giveaway for the 3D art print.
Look at these slackers.
It won't end there. If you look at how what the things they're doing for Necrodancer, we've kind of previewed some of the work in progress on the merch side there. So it's what the merch team is for.
Yeah. Yep. It's been a sad year for events though.
Yeah.
COVID.
There's a lot of like parts of Titan that I want to celebrate, like the characters and the buildings and the ships and stuff. So
the world is super cool, and it's only going to get more and more fleshed out. Our writer Lulu has been writing a lot of stuff for the codex in this update. Oh, do you want to show that off?
Can you access that from the pause menu?
I don't know.
I think I only saw it in the main menu.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll do that if I fail epically again. Yeah. Yep. To be very like methodical with my clicks playing over VNC. But it's actually been working out quite well. The only thing I don't get the benefit of is like sound and music, which is super awesome. But
oh yeah,
you know, I can live without it for like a minute. I'm still going for the double floor factory. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just chill. Okay, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna only build what I need. Let's see. What else am I gonna do differently this time? I want to get our energy pylon on. I love that energy pylon is unlocked by default. By the way, that just makes me happy.
That was a community feedback.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
yeah.
great. Yeah.
It's like we want to give you things to work towards, but we also need to give you everything you need to actually move forward in a game.
Yeah, you don't want to get stalled. That never feels fun. But
right.
I think Andy, your balance is always like pretty good on its first revision, and then you're always like super open to feedback and good about tweaking things and keeping like the whole balance of the game in mind. So
oh yeah,
absolutely.
It's just like as a gamer for like my entire life, I've played games where the community will be saying, you know, so and so is OP or imbalanced or whatever, and it's always kind of weird when the developers don't really respond to that.
Don't listen, yeah.
Because like as much time as I spend with the game, there are people who are spending even more time than that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know, 40 hours a week that playing it, and I have to just trust that their opinion is sound because at some point they're the expert.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, players are almost never wrong in identifying like an issue, right? It's
Right.
You got to listen.
And they really don't have much to gain from it either. It's like
Yeah.
they love the game, and they're not getting paid to balance the game for you. They really just want the game to be as good as possible.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I love this approach of having like a very polished like early access game and then being able to evolve it further like with community feedback. I think it's something that like indies, since you don't have to be beholden to, big interests, or publishers or stuff. It's something that you should consider embracing. I think the only thing that you can go wrong with is going to early access too early and not actually having like something for players to play, right? For many hours, because it has to be at a state where you can do that first. Ugh. Just need more minerals.
Something I've also been thinking about is we have lots of players of Titan, but not all of them, or only a small portion of them go to our forums or Discord or Twitter to talk to us. And I'm trying to figure out ways to increase the way that they can interact with us, because we're so open to feedback that we want as much as we can. We have the bug reporter in the top right corner. If you click the little bug icon, you can send us a message. The reason why it's helpful,
I like these guys.
Chloe just, the feedback is through that form is helpful, but the one failing part of it is it doesn't allow us to have a conversation, since it's one way. And I find that if I need to get more information, I need to be able to actually interact with the whoever's like feedback it is. So I really like the forums and the Discord if you're able to participate on those.
Yeah, totally. We're all pretty active on the Discord. Team leads, QA, community, me as new producer, like we're all hanging out there and talking to folks. Our programmers do too. Okay, so hold on. I just need to take a quick breather and be take stock of where I'm at. Let's see. Minerals, isotopes. I want to. Right. Okay. So before I go spending any more of my credits, I want to unlock the correct building first this time. I'm going straight for the shipyard to protect myself. Let's see. I'm noticing we got some waste here sitting out in the world. I want to make sure that what waste storage I do have is available. I want to build another waste receptacle or two. Sometimes I like to just stop and queue up some things and then let the workers figure it out. Okay.
One of the features that I'd like to get in at some point for quality of life is a blueprint mode. So you could pause the game like this, lay out anything you want without the construction requirements, and the blue holograms will just stay there.
Whoa!
And then whenever you're ready to purchase the blueprint, you click on the hologram and then trigger it from blueprint mode to
that's
mode.
Cool. Yeah, that's a neat idea. I like that. I would definitely make use of that because I usually follow a build. I don't know why I say usually. I like to kind of generally have the same start to a game, and then it kind of evolves from there. So that would be cool. All right, now we're back at it. Just gotta let our workers do some stuff. I'm gonna build the shipyard before I focus on increasing the number of workers, because I think that'll work better for me this time. And then I'll build the devices required to get more workers and stuff.
Dana Joe is asking, when is the OST coming out? And you can actually buy it now.
Yes. It's called Under Construction on the Epic Game Store, and you can see it in the DLC portion of our store page. So if you go to like the Industries of Titan store page and scroll down towards the bottom, there's the OST right there.
Let's see if I can pull up a link.
Yeah. I'm not going to waste isotopes because I'm going to have like a little bit of trouble getting over to them. Just a little bit. Oh, actually, why don't I take them from over here? I'm going to survey this stuff. Okay. So I need more minerals. Yeah, my workers are just so busy doing stuff. Oh. Okay. Yeah, advanced. What are they busy doing? They're busy moving minerals. That sounds about right. Ooh, lightning.
Lightning currently doesn't have a gameplay effect. So if
Just
anyone has
looks cool.
if anyone in the chat has ideas, let me know.
I don't want to crowd my mining patches. So I'm going to try to see if I can. Oh, I'm just kind of low on influence. That's what's making it hard to clear space for the shipyard. I kind of want to build the shipyard here. But I would have to clear all these ruins first. I don't know if that's a good use of my time.
Oh,
What
that's
to do? What to
hilarious.
do? I could just clear this one. Oh yeah, we've almost got it. Okay, yeah, let's just clear this one. Cool. There we go. I do need to get some credits going too to unlock the right ship, but let's address that immediately after building the shipyard. 'Cause I want protection. Okay. Now we can. I need isotopes to upgrade that. All right. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to move I'm gonna build a factory next to this one. I'm gonna connect them because I have enough isotopes to do that, and then I'm gonna build like joint power slash HR on the same floor. Human resources. 2% chance lightning strikes a worker with their outside. Macaroni, that's cruel. It's all those cybernetic implants make them extra conductive, right? Oh. Let's see.
Yep, these are all good ideas for the lightning. I am trying to think, or whenever it comes to something that's kind of random in the game, or any sort of randomness in general, I try to find ways to make it benefit the player rather than
harm them.
Harm them. Yeah, because that's when you get kind of the salty experiences of like, because of RNG, I lost, and so I'd like to eliminate those. So something where like lightning could, if it hits a pylon, it like charges your grid or something like that.
Oh, that's sick.
It's like a beneficial thing.
Like that. Yes, please. Andy, our benevolent overlord.
There's plenty of games already where bad things happen as a result of randomness. I try to minimize that. So when the combat simulation actually occurs and you see like the ship-to-ship combat, you'll find that it's completely deterministic.
Nice.
And that's so that we don't do combat that's maybe like traditional RPG combat where you do a die roll and there's like a chance to miss and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a game based on resources and management and stuff. Like RNG is somewhat like counter to that from a traditional game design standpoint, right?
Right.
But I like what you've got in there is like random boons. That sounds nice. I could use that. Okay, so gosh, I normally don't like multi-purposing the same factory floor, but I'm gonna do it. Darn it. How am I doing on power? See, not the best, but I should be able to very easily. Gosh, I just don't like building anything. Oh no! Oh no! There goes those layout strats, chat. Okay, let's. Okay, hold on. Give me a sec here. Pause. I need to think this through. I do like using larges, but I'm just kind of mineral strapped right now, so maybe if I just add like another little tiny guy in here and like get myself another smaller energy generator like this, it'll just boost me just a little bit more so I can start building these devices for workers, habitat pods and whatnot. This will give me a little bit of a boost that I need. And then let me check on what am I actually doing for collecting resources. I need what, 40? Yeah, 40 influence for that. I need credits to unlock the council, so I can't just trade for that influence yet, even though I have tons of artifacts. So that's not going to work yet. Yep. Just gotta slowly crawl my way towards energy sufficiency here. Habitat pod's gonna take only 1 energy cost. Oh, that's great. So yeah, so I could easily buy 2 of those. Let's go salvage a building that has minerals in it, shall we?
When we first did the alpha for Titan, pylons actually had an energy cost.
Oh, yeah.
And that caused a lot of grievance among the community.
Yeah. Well, things that make it harder to expand or like stall your progress feel particularly like ugh. So yeah, I can see how that would have been the case when it was balanced that way. Okay, all right, here we go. Come live on Titan right next to my fuel generators. Okay.
So we a very, very common question that we get from players is like, why wouldn't you fill a factory full of habitat pods when you fit more people in that way than the residential buildings?
Yeah.
And in some point in the future, it would be nice if when you're building people in the factory, they're aware of their surroundings, and as a result, it affects their happiness level.
Yeah.
So we currently don't have happiness in the game, but
Yeah.
that is intended to add for a proper city builder. So in this case,
your workers don't have happiness, right? It's the citizens.
just the citizens. Yeah, workers don't have happiness because they don't have feelings anymore.
Sorry,
But-
we've taken those from you.
It makes her a better worker. So so in this case, what would happen is the habitat pod would detect that it's adjacent to factory equipment and then make it so that the living environment is less satisfactory for those involved.
There we go. Hashtag capitalism.
It's capitalism. Yep.
Oh, Inane Vandal, welcome. Hello.
You're planning on making a ship at some point, right?
What? No, I'm just gonna get sucked into the city building again. No, I'm getting the monetization online because I need to unlock that stronger ship blueprint, right? So I need credits.
Yes.
I am.
And another thing
Here we
that
go.
you
Get 'em.
need is that ships require 3 workers,
Yes. Yep.
and so then you'd be down to 2 workers in your city if you built a ship right now.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm about 15 minutes ahead of schedule compared to last time. I don't know if the rebels show up like exactly the same time every time, or if it's based on how much stuff you have, or but I should be ahead of schedule compared to last time, to where I can fight them off, hopefully.
Yep. So Reginald says that he's looking forward to how we implement the happiness and buffs for the workers, and we definitely have plans for that. JJ's game time responds by saying that currently citizens are mostly unimportant, and you only need them to unlock stuff and recover repair costs. And I'm definitely aware of this. So it's not long term. It's like one of our milestones after combat. What it's going to do is it's going to make it so that workers require salary because you have to pay them, and the money goes to their family because the workers themselves no longer have desires for materialistic desires or anything. So you pay their family, and to pay that salary upkeep, you need to have citizens generate revenue constantly, and then and monetizations will no longer go directly to you as the player, but when people watch ads in your city, they're generating money for themselves. So then you have to find ways to extract the revenue from them as ethically as possible, I suppose. Or as legally as possible.
Legally.
Which
legality and ethics are not the same thing on Titan.
And so in this case, we would give you some future options would be like charging them rent, generating money by entertaining them through the club building, generating money by charging them medical premiums for when they need to go to the hospital. So, so what you could do, what you could do is make sure that there's a healthy level of pollution in the air, so everyone maintains some sort of minimum amount of health damage, thus incentivizing them to go to the hospital and spend their hard-earned money on health insurance premiums. And then you could create
This is like Canadians building America simulator.
This is Titan.
Yeah.
on Titan, this is what happens. So then you would build hospitals and then set the health insurance premium so that people would pay to go to the hospital and stuff like that. Yeah. Or we have a store building, and then the way you would generate revenue that way is convincing your citizens to buy commercial goods for their own entertainment. And so at that point, it would be nice to have influence over the kind of ads that they see. So there's billboards all over your city already, and having control over like affecting their willingness to buy stuff by exposing them to more billboards and advertisements. Would how you do it that way.
Let's see, I got 3 out of 4. I definitely need another person. Someone is trying to call me, and it's just like, don't you know I'm on stream, y'all? Andy, I'm getting worried about this timeline. Things are just getting like a little crunchy here.
Barha hasn't greeted you yet, right?
No, that's true. Maybe the game knows I'm doing worse and they won't send her.
There is a algorithm that we use to determine the difficulty of how they should attack you, the rebels.
Good.
Right. Because I mean, just to reflect the real life, you as a servant of the council are a threat to the rebels' initiative, and so they're measuring your threat level based off of your success as a corporation. Right now, you're not a big threat. There's other landfaller corporations all over Titan. They're probably handling them right now. But as soon as you become a major threat, then the rebels will start attacking you in larger numbers.
Makes sense. Gotta get those gains, those capital gains.
So Pablo Squared asks, like, how do you balance a system like the healthcare system I proposed, so that other people wouldn't do it? So that ties in with the happiness meter. So the goal of the happiness meter is like, you kind of want your citizens to be happy. I mean, if that's your goal, then but if your citizens are unhappy, there will be consequences, and we have plans for how to have those consequences affect your bottom line. So the goal would be to make sure that they're happy enough so that they don't do the consequences that affect your profits.
Yeah.
And then also there's other things too. Like maybe you might want to actually be a good city and make people happy for.
You want to be a good corporation, motivated only somewhat by profit and also somewhat by humanitarian goals, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure there are players who want that.
Yeah, I mean, supporting a variety of play styles is always important, right? So I know that's one of our goals for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's time to get nasty and start building some conversion capsules, I think. So we need more workers. That'll give us another 2, right? 2 per conversion capsule. Ooh, hello. Welcome to Titan. Hello, friend. Okay. We're getting there, Andy. I think. How are we doing on? We've been streaming for an hour. Okay. Good. We'll have plenty of time to show off ship-to-ship combat. That's good. Let's see. Should I go big? Like, let's see. What is actually feasible here? These are all level 1s. We've got hull strength. Got, speed. Nice. Ship tiles, right? That'll come more into play when you can actually customize your ships. Oh, if I just had the minerals for this, I could get a ship with a Gatling gun. That sounds great. I think I'm going to just focus on just getting some minerals. That sounds really good. Let's see. Let's claim another patch, put another worker there, and then maybe find some buildings that are high minerals. Oh, there we go. 31. Hello. Yeah, okay. We're going to go big and get a Gatling ship. Go big or go home. You know it. Is this game PvP? I think it is intended to be competitive with other AI-controlled corporations, right? And obviously rebels.
At some point, we would like for you to be able to go against rival corporations, and in addition to rebels. That's a much larger milestone because that requires like AI and simulating other entities. But as far as player versus player, that's not something that we have planned in the short term. We would really like to finish the entirety of like the simulation for the single player first.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I think we're once our friends move all the minerals, which they're working on. Let's actually spend some artifacts to convert some workers, because we need enough crew for our ship. We don't want to cripple our economy just because we have a ship flying around. Let's see here. There we go. I love the way that these lay out. For some reason, they're fun. It's fun to try to squeeze them in places. Yeah, like that would work. Now that I know you only need 1 and not 2, like that's awesome. I think I'm going to need some waste receptacles though, so that they can clean up after themselves, after their internal organs get replaced with cybernetics and all that gnarly business. All right. And then how many more minerals do we need? Oh, you know what we can do with all these extra credits is we can get council building. And, I'm not worried about spreading right now, so I'm going to sacrifice that for some minerals. See if we can get that level 2 ship. I like that there is 1 unlocked per tier. That's cool.
Yep. I thought it would be nice if like players were given at least the right enough options, right away, and then the variations are kind of like if you wanted to lean more in towards one particular strategy.
I shall name this the Snowbird. No, it already has a name. Do you want to talk about the naming conventions for ships?
Oh yeah, they're named after birds of prey.
Yeah.
So JJ's asking an important question: is if there's any plans to address how the balances between the small, medium, and large devices, because 99% of the time, smalls are better. So this will become more apparent. The differences will become more apparent once interior combat is in, because interior combat will mean that there's some devices that will require operators. So if you notice, the power plant building requires a person to operate it, but the devices don't. It's always been in the plans to have the devices require workers as well. So it would actually mean that if you did small generators fully, you would actually be burning a lot of workers assigning them to operate those, and you would want to do larger generators, so you need to use fewer workers assigned to it. So the reason why some devices require workers is because when you go into interior combat view, you're gonna notice that the way the layouts work with the operators is part of the strategy as well, because you can attack the worker of the device and disable them, or you can attack the device itself and disable it. So another case of something that you might think right now is better to build small is something like the fuel tanks, where the small fuel tank is 1 tile and the large fuel tank, or the medium fuel tank, is 4 tiles, and they hold the exact same amount of fuel per tile. So you might be thinking, well, like the small is better because it has more flexibility. So one of the downsides of the small one is the way that combat works on interior view is a device explodes if every single tile of it is damaged. So think like battleships. And so a 1 tile fuel tank actually only has 1 hit point, and when the device explodes, it becomes disabled. And also for some devices, it deals extra damage. So in the case of the fuel tank, the small fuel tank will explode and could cause extra damage. But if you had a medium fuel tank, and I only shot 1 corner of it, the device itself would not be disabled or harmed in any way. Like, it would function completely the same. So you can actually afford 3 hit points of damage onto the medium fuel tank without it suffering or causing, collateral damage.
Oh yeah, we've got it, Andy. We've got our ship. We will be safe. Nice.
Let's see.
I notice shipyards support 2.
Yes.
2
you
ships?
Can build a second ship. You can build a second
Nice.
ship. And if you want more, you have to build more shipyards.
Yeah. I thought the original balancing was going to be 1. What made you bump it to 2?
I felt like it was having to build a new shipyard for every ship was going to require so much space, and I was worried about people. One of the things I currently don't like about the current milestone is that people will send screenshots of their city and it's like 50% turrets. And I was I was picturing that, here's my shipyard plaza. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to spend those credits yet. I need more citizens, so let's see what ships come in. Got something coming from the moon? Oh, no resources, but 2. That's good. I'll take that one. Oh, no. I should have saved for that one. The star just means it's good?
it's
A
it's like
screaming
over.
good deal?
It's a screaming good deal, yeah. So, the ship's contents are randomly generated, and every now and then there will be a ship that's generated with more value, and that's what the star indicates.
Ah,
AKA screaming good deal.
cool. Screaming good deal. Nice. All right, I need to get creative here. I want to start using some of my credits to. Well, I also want more folks. Oh, wait, that's who I wanted. Let's get these folks. Yeah, and then I can make just a couple more workers, which is good. Try to keep my worker count maxed out. I haven't really determined if there's any reason not to. I mean, aside from if you're low on artifacts, I guess. But when they have, when you need to pay them wages to their family, that might be a reason not to just rush straight for max, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Because what would happen here is you wouldn't have the income to sustain that number of workers.
No,
And
I would not.
There would be, and then the consequences start coming in.
It's just such a worthless building. I'm just gonna use it to clear the space. I think what I want to do is start diversifying where I'm pulling fuel from. Right. So I'm gonna pull some fuel from this crevasse.
What are your zethane values at anyway?
They're not draining too much off of the original factory, which is about maybe half or like a quarter utilized for pulling fuel. So like it's low on that tile itself, but it's replenishing from the nearby crevice tiles. This over here is high though, so I'm just gonna go straight for specialized buildings. Which actually, let me check my my territory command area. Okay, good. Oh yeah. Oh, the HQ is so nice. Let's survey these. But I am going to want to claim them and clear them anyways. All right. All right, Bahar, bring it. I'm ready. I'm ready to show the good people ship combat. If I can get enough power going, I was thinking about just setting up a mine over here to just guzzle up these resource nodes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It would save you the travel time of the worker.
Yeah.
It's also a little faster.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, but mines generate pollution, so that's the trade-off.
That's right. I have been cleverly avoiding having to worry about pollution by having my just waste receptacles so far, but yeah, it would be good to start burning down some of that waste and starting pollution management.
You got to pollute eventually. There's no way around it.
Just you got to do it. Yeah, I think we were talking about this before, but you do have plans for how to balance things so that storing waste is not just an OP strat, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because you could defer the problem by storing it, and we technically do that now with like what are they called? Junkyards? Trash yard?
Trash?
There's like a
I don't know that building.
No, sorry. I mean, I'm talking about in real life. There's like
dumps.
Yeah, trash dumps.
Yeah.
Garbage dumps? Waste dumps?
Landfills.
Sorry. Landfills, yeah. I've been on Titan for too long.
Yeah.
But then there's like a section in Midwest America where it's just like a huge rectangle of garbage.
Yeah.
And
Now, is that Midwest US or Midwest Canada? The
US.
prairie. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I think storing it is fine, and in the future there will eventually be consequences to storing it, because the council wants you to get rid of it. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for a corporation to store it. People don't want to live around waste.
No.
So.
No. Definitely not. There's like a very concerning landfill in I think St. Louis, Missouri, that's got like radioactive material stored, and there's also like an underground trash fire spreading towards that storage. It's real spooky.
Underground trash fire.
Yeah, well, because the compression and the heat creates like combustion underground. There's like also radioactive material stored there, and folks are like, hey, we should probably dig this up and fix it. And
That's good inspiration for stuff.
Yeah. Oh, why? Yeah, why are we? I mean, maybe there's some lore reasons for this. Aha, Bahar is here. They're ready to tango. Why not stuff like nuclear power and stuff on Titan? Like, what's the lore reasoning behind the way we do it currently?
Well, it was actually more of a scheduling reason. So we do have plans for like solar power, wind power, and nuclear power.
Oh,
but
wow!
They all have their own benefits and costs. So like wind power kind of is like highly volatile, because sometimes there'll be wind and sometimes there won't be. And then solar power is on sort of like a day-night schedule. So that means you have to actually bank enough power during your daytime with batteries to keep you sustained during nighttime, because you're not going to get any power during nighttime.
Yeah.
And then nuclear power will have like volatility and safety concerns and stuff like that. But they're not going in because we're missing so many primary game systems like combat and factory simulations and AI simulations and stuff.
Oh, it's an awesome way to add like more diversity to play styles later on after the core systems are in. Mm-hmm. Like just unlocking so many other potential ways to play the game. That's kind of like, you know, why we're not rushing to like add additional factions and stuff too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The game systems are our highest priority right now, and as well as polish and bug fixing and stability, player feedback and quality of life stuff. Like, so those will take precedence.
Yeah, because I mean, we definitely want it to be like, I mean, and it already is like super fun to play. You can just sink hours and hours into it already in an early access state, and that's dope.
Also, regarding waste, I've always had plans to make it so that there's alternative ways to get rid of it other than burning it. Mm-hmm. So I wanted you to be able to throw it into the sinkholes, but it would cause there would be ramifications to like the adjacent terrain as well as the Z-Sane that's generated. And then I also wanted you to be able to dump it into the lake, but it would pollute the lake and cause other consequences once you need to actually use the lakes for gameplay in the future. But then having those three options means you can pollute by land, air, or sea.
The choice is yours, Founder. The choice of how to pollute is yours.
Yes.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm just going to get a little creative with a little extra storage in this factory. I'm going to have to build out extra factory buildings soon if I want to like actually consider expanding. But I wanted to get power generation kind of under control, so that I don't risk like having my shipyard go offline just because I'm building out a new factory and stuff like that. So, in fact, let's pump out another ship, and I'll try to get some more. How much crew? Still 3 for this. There's 3 in the other one. Do they display in here, showing that they're crewing? Or is that a future thing? Oh, no, in ships. It's right there. Yeah, so like 8. So then I would have 6 in ships and only 5 running around doing stuff. You know what? I'm okay with that.
So I want to address a question that Gear Joe is mentioning. Is that you know, when is research coming, or what is it going to be? Because artifacts are kind of useless. So there's a couple resources in the game that aren't fulfilling their primary duty. So right now, people associate credits with unlocking things, and that's not supposed to be a long-term case. Credits are there to sustain worker salaries as well as issue repairs for collateral damage. Now, the artifacts were the original intention for unlocking things, and right now we currently have them being used for worker management. So what will end up happening is when we introduce artifacts as their intended purpose, of which right now we only have like a generic artifact. In the future, there'll be like different types of artifacts, like red ones, blue ones, and yellow ones. In the future, when you have access to the research tech tree, that'll allow you to spend those artifacts to then choose your path of how you want to progress. So it will no longer be kind of credits to unlock access to things, but you have to kind of research it. And then that's also the avenue of how we're going to allow you to get things like playstyle variants. So typically, like in Stellaris and stuff, typically technology is ways to like modify the gameplay variables in your favor. So it might be like, oh, you use half as much power as you normally do, but your buildings will generate pollution twice as much or something because of like rapid burners or something like that. I'm just making this up. But like those are like kind of trade-offs, and like we'll allow you to do things like that. And like access to like new weapons and for your combat ships and new devices that allow you to do things differently than you normally used to. So stuff like that.
Yeah. How is my Zethane doing, actually, now that I think of it? Could I drain more from this crevasse? Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, there's plenty of Zethane to go around there. I'll just upgrade this in the background. Wait, why did I do that?
You're plus 35.
What was I wanting to build that was going to require... Oh, yeah, this. Yeah. So I want to build that there. Oh, this is where VNC is kind of playing with me. Placement is a little tricky. Okay. I'm gonna build some more power.
Now you have a connected fuel turbine, which means and if you fully upgrade to level 3, it's like the highest concentration of fuel in a single spot. So if that building blows up, it'll cause a significant amount of collateral damage. So you're gonna have to be okay with your shipyard taking a bunch of damage.
Oh, dang. I didn't realize that we had that in yet.
Yeah. Also, you're flying above that said turbine, so if I think if either of your ship or their ship that blows up, the collateral damage from the ships could damage the turbine.
Eek.
So make sure that thing's at top health.
I think it is. I think we'll be okay. Although it's tough to see when it's upgrading, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just have to roll the dice. And I see you've disabled the repair functionality in combat, which is smart.
Don't click the red button either.
What, this one? Don't click it? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, man. Yeah, the shrapnel from ships is tough. I wonder if there'll ever be like research to make your buildings more resistant to it or stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be the kind of thing that like artifacts would help you get, is sort of like collateral damage armor or something.
Nice.
There's a bunch of traits that we can consider doing.
Boom. Oh yeah. Oh, there goes. Oh, there it goes. I hope you guys are all right down there. Yeah, it looks like we came out okay. Haha! I underestimated you. Yes, the council's money. Oof. Oof. Vicious. I believe it. And I quote, perverse ramblings.
The council's words.
That's so good. Yeah, we bested them. Yes, we will stay on top of it. That's for sure. And we need to repair, and this will use credits. What are kind of the longer term plans for ship repair?
So once we actually have interior simulation done, you won't be able to globally repair your ship magically in space like this. We've given you this option because we don't have the systems in place to allow you to do it. So in the future, your options will be to dock your ship in your shipyard and then repair it from there, which is how your shipyard management will be important to you, because that means you need to kind of like have your shipyards available and vacant, and then like land them, repair them, and lift them off. You could do minor repairs on your hull, but you won't be able to do major repairs. So when you see what will end up happening is when you see the internal simulation, you'll notice that there's a lot of interior damage as a result of combat. You can repair those things up, but it won't get your hull to maximum.
I want I think I want a storage facility. Do I want that, or do I want residences? I'm gonna get the storage. Oh, it's so hard to say, Andy. No, I'm going to build a factory with a ton of storage. I'll just do that. Okay. Well, actually, no. I'm going back on that idea. Because what I want to do is I want to build a road along here, right? I want to have like a nice little viaduct So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna buy the storage facility, and our ship should be repaired, so our credit drain should stop there. Put a storage facility here. Maybe I should have put that on the other side now that I think about it. I kind of like built myself this weird like blockage where it's going to be hard for workers to get through from one side to the other. Andy, what happens if I destroy the shipyard and rebuild it? Are my ships in the air going to be okay?
Yes.
Oh,
It'll be fine.
I think I might just do that. Let's do that. Why not? Dismantle. And that way it'll be moving farther away from our giant explosive bomb here. Yeah, that's good. I'm definitely noticing that I have too many workers in ships, and my dudes are like, I need more dudes. So, workers. Where do I want to do that? Oh, I have yeah, I can just. I haven't used any of the other floors of the HQ yet. Oh, heck, and I haven't even really used much of the first floor. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. And we have enough storage space, so let's just add some conversion capsules. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, need some more minerals. This is actually very important, so let's prioritize it. I love that feature. Like when I wasn't as familiar with how the worker task manager operated, so when I was very early on in playing the game, I would just like prioritize things because I was like, I want to make sure this gets done. I want to make sure this gets done. But then as I learned about this menu and how to like shuffle things around, I kind of relied less on prioritization, but still use it sometimes.
Yeah,
ships. JJ's game time says ships need way more firepower. I think when in our next milestone update, we're gonna have the customizability, right, Andy? So you can kind of like determine what types of weaponry you want your ships to have, and different types will do like various amounts of like inside the ship damage versus hull damage. It's super cool.
Yeah. The designs that you're seeing now are like they're like estimations of what we think that will end up happening. Mm-hmm. And when you can totally make your ship from the ground up, then you can like completely avoid having an underpowered ship because you kind of like know what's going into it.
Oh no. This doesn't look like it completed properly. Alright, I'll just cancel it. Fine. You'll stay there, shipyard. It's my punishment for designing a poor city. Let's not put a worker in there yet. I would love to. I would love to connect this. This hasn't been built yet. Yeah, I'm just really worker starved because I built that second ship. But we will upgrade. Oh, huh. I wonder why I'm draining too much fuel. There we go. All right, 2 more workers. That should accelerate our growth again. This guy? Yeah, I assume it's just because my workers are like so busy with stuff.
No, the construct. Oh yeah, construct building is behind move isotopes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you click the star on it.
It's short circuiting. Yeah. Because they're still mining stuff. I don't need this to be being mined right now. There we go. I'll just turn that off for a bit. And we got isotopes.
You can also click any building and hit prioritize. It'll move it all the way to the top of the priority list.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get that done. Good call, Marlon. Let's see who we can pull in. Yeah. Ooh. 4 for 4. What a deal. I like how you actually like see them fly in. Little worker buds. I guess they're citizens at this point, right? Not workers. Prio it. Yes. Yes. Yep, it's finishing. Yeah, I really just choked my capacity to do things by building that second ship. A cautionary tale to all of our viewers. Let's see.
Are you trying to connect those energy plants?
I want to, yeah, but this one's not built yet. But it'll get there. Oh, I built it on top of a ruin that had like a ton of minerals, so they actually have to move it all off, as with the waste, right?
Yep. They have to balance the... Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one thing that like I had to get used to, was like if you build on top of stuff that's already there, they have to reconcile that. And sometimes it can be beneficial if, you know, there's already like 30 minerals there, but then if there's like 10 waste, like they have to move that waste before they can get it built.
Oh, but and before we just wouldn't let you build on it. You had to balance it manually.
Oh,
so I think
no. Yeah, no, this is
convenient.
Yeah, so convenient now.
You were generating so much excess fuel.
Yeah, well, I want to get that energy online so that I can do this and have more workers and stuff. So I'm going to
if you build your fuel tank buildings, I wouldn't build them near your fuel tank turbines or your turbines.
The silos?
Then, yeah, you don't build your silos next to your turbines because they both have the attribute of exploding twice as hard when they die. And so if one blows up the other, then you have a much worse situation on your hands.
Chain reaction? Oh, man. Yeah, that sounds scary. I don't want that. I'm gonna get this extra energy going, though, because as soon as we get those devices on there, it's going to be not great. You think these are too close, that they're splash damage each other?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I better just guard my city well. I got ships now. Rebels got nothing on me. They're like mobile turrets. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, there's that extra power. Ooh, yes. Like seeing double-digit positives. And just start building like crazy. Man, it's gonna be so nice to play this not via VNC. Let's see. No, I'm really more concerned with conversion capsules for now. Yeah, we should. At some point, there's going to be that giveaway, right?
Yep.
Marlon announced that at the beginning of the stream.
Yep. Before the end of the stream, we'll be doing a giveaway for the Industries of Titan 3D art print.
Nice. Yeah, a cool shadow box thing. It's super neat. I have yet to see one IRL, but I've seen many photos of them. Oh, that was a VNC misclick. I'm doing so well.
So your goal right now is to get more workers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of... I don't like being bottlenecked by workers, and I really want to start expanding the city and making it look like a city, because with definitely the like rush to construct a spaceport and how much space that takes up, or no, sorry, a shipyard, and how much space that takes up. Like, I just haven't done any of like the normal resource gathering stuff that I might do with like a transit hub and trucks and stuff. Been playing more defensively for sure. I think that's going to get solved though when we have the combat floor, basically, right? Because you can defend your initial realm of control from the HQ with the combat floor. So I don't think that's actually anything that needs adjusting for now. We just need to, you know, get to the point where we have the combat floor.
Yep.
Which is cool.
Every time we add a major system like that, it has so many different implications on the rest of the balance.
Yeah.
So
I bet.
Yeah. So it's been kind of a challenge.
I'd say you're doing a very good job of keeping it fun, like as things get added in, even though like it might require things to be balanced a certain way for now and then undid later. Like, I don't know, it's always been consistently fun to play. So well done.
And that's a lot of things that like the reason why I want to be really communicative with the fans is that there are balances that are temporary, and they're put in specifically to keep the game just fun in its incomplete state, and then they'll get reverted later. You know,
it's extra work for you as a designer, but it's like it's so valuable because we get feedback and ideas from players, and we have all this extra early access time to polish the game.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get... yeah. I could get more people. Yeah, let's just get them. Wow, I have so much influence. Like, I haven't been claiming a lot.
What we currently don't have, which I would like to do, is when ships explode, if they're next to other ships, that they damage them.
Oh!
Because then that would let you fly your ship next to enemy ships and then self-destruct to damage it.
Yeah, I mean, if that's going to turn the tide of a battle and buy you, another 15 minutes of in-game time to like rebuild, like that's a super viable strategy. Andy, how did this have like 80 minerals on it? Are there ruins that have that much?
Yes, there's a small chance that ruins like are critical, and when that happens, they generate as like double the amount of resources that they normally do.
Dang, yeah, because like it's, I wish I had kind of taken the time to analyze that tile before I committed to building this on it. But I don't know. We've got enough workers now. We can see them streaming back and forth.
It looks like that ship that you have on the top left is landed.
It does kind of, doesn't it? It's not. Coasting, doing things. Yeah, I know initially we were kind of wondering how exploration with ships might work. Did you want to talk about that a little bit? Because right now it's just limited to your command area, or I guess your visibility area.
Yeah, you can't command them to where you can't see.
Yeah.
They don't reveal fog of war for you.
Yeah.
And that's something that is just like how we've implemented it for now. It could change later. I think like most traditional real-time strategy games allow your units to reveal fog of war.
Yeah, scouting and stuff, but
yeah. But we're a city builder, and it's not so much about scouting and. But that could change when we have rival corporations.
Yeah, I mean, when you actually have more stuff to butt up against, right?
Yeah.
Like, it won't just be like, oh, I've revealed the whole map, because, like, maybe they take a war bond out on your ship because they don't like it cruising over their place, right? Or maybe rebels have... Do rebels have turrets?
They do, but they're not hooked up to do anything right now.
Ah, gotcha.
One of the many things that we need to add.
Well, yeah, that's why combat is like multiple milestones, right? There's so many systems to it. Upgrade this guy, because why not?
Yep.
I'm kind of at the point where, like, okay, I've got more workers. I've got, like, I can actually, like, comfortably, I think, city build. So let's see what would a good goal be. Let's see.
And you're like, don't care about waste.
Well, yeah. So I could start. Here's what I can do. Let's scout out an area to consider building a smokestack, because I want to keep. Oh my God, there's so many resources and high risk, high reward. Let's see. That's my territory. I have plenty of stuff to expand, but let's figure out where we want to expand and how far we can go. Like, we got crevasses here. We want to save those for energy production. So, I don't know. Yeah, what if I just built, like, out to here and put a smokestack here or something? Is that far enough away? Maybe smokestack can actually go at the end here. Yeah, because this looks like a power, like, kind of like a very industrial area. So let's scout these ruins. Can't scout that one. It's not my command radius. In fact,
If you smokestack there, you don't have the option to purify that area because it's near your fabricator, and you don't want to purify.
I don't want to suck out all the zethane. Yeah, you're right.
But that's only if you feel like you want to purify. There's some players who don't care.
Yeah, I mean, like, just burn trash right next to the council building. That sounds good to me. I would need to hoover up these mineral fields. So maybe I build a mine finally. Let's see. I build a mine. Excuse me. If I build a mine, I'm gonna build another storage facility next to the mine, so it's really easy to empty it for the workers. And yeah, and then hoover up some of these resources, and maybe where do I want to put my transit station? Should I try deconstructing this again? It didn't work last time, but I had like very few workers, so I wonder if that's a bug or just something went wrong.
Dismantle is usually at the very bottom of the priority list, so
yeah.
Prioritizing it.
Oh yeah, you're right, because all it said was time left complete. So maybe it's just this UI that was misleading me.
Yeah, that's definitely got to say something else.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's watch this. Let's watch if this gets done. We got 13 people constructing a building. Right, they're bringing resources to here and here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that worked that time. But here's what I have done. What I have done is I have not left myself a lot of space to rebuild a shipyard, but I will fix that. And there is one more thing to show that we haven't shown. So actually, let me pause. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save.
Yep.
And I'm going to quit to menu and show off the codex, and then let's do the giveaway.
Right. Yeah, let's do the giveaway. So everyone who's in the audience right now, get ready to participate in the giveaway for the shadow box.
Yeah. I don't know our BYG emotes. We need some like hype emotes. All right. Cool. Yeah. Codex. So this whole thing is brand new.
And we'll add more to it over time. There's definitely stuff in it.
Landfallers and fleeters. Ooh. Origin planet. None. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. They're all the 0G folks. Yeah, in the tutorial, one of the transport, the spaceport guy talks about being a fleeter and that he can't like live on or he can't work on the ground or something. They can't do step foot planet side. Oh, so what would even playing this faction be like? Or no, this isn't a playable faction necessarily, but it is a faction within the world. Or it might be someday, who knows? Andy knows, but I don't. We got our characters here. Oh yeah, let's find the fleeter, since we were talking about that. Landfaller. This guy reminds me so much of like the Borg, you know? He's like, it's like he's scanning me. It's intimidating. It's Alexa. Einar Pier. Oh, was this the guy? Yeah, he's the fleeter. Yeah, spaceport operator. Nice. Ah, he's the bartender. That's why he's so friendly.
Okay, so why don't we switch over to the giveaway now?
Giveaway? That sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
So you have to type !Rebel in the chat to be part of the raffle.
Nice.
And then we'll roll to see who the winner is. And then someone, I think Macaroni will probably be the one to contact the winner and work out the details to receive a shadow box print. So there's 3, I think, layers of illustration that have like different depths to it. So that's why it has like that 3D effect.
Yeah, I want one for my desk or my shelf. Looks so cool. Today we learned that RNG equals bad. It depends on the type of game you're trying to make.
Mm-hmm. Also, this isn't the only chance to get this. There may be other ones in the future, but there also are. It will be available to purchase at some point as well.
Yeah, Frosty Mentos. This is this week's giveaway. We're giving away a shadow box of Industries of Titan art. So if you wanted to get in on the raffle for that, just type in !Rebel. No, I think the giveaway system is smart enough to know just to give you one entry. Yeah. Nice. 10. There we go. Now we got 1 out of 10 odds, which is still great. It's still great for a giveaway. And
all right.
roll them bones.
There it is. 1 out of 10. Still great
1
odds.
out of 10 odds. Yeah. Good luck. Have fun. Frosty Mentos sliding in at the last second to take the win.
Frosty Mentos is like...
That's amazing. Congrats.
Was like, what is this thing? I came in at the last second. All right, I'll try it.
It's yours now. You better build it a shrine in your abode. Put it right in the middle.
I hope you're a fan of Titan.
Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations. I think you're going to be buying Titan soonish. Now's a great time to jump in. We got more robust combat in the game. Already got tons of things you can do. I've already sunk, I don't know, with including the stream, probably like 25 hours into the game or more. It's a lot of fun. And we're just adding content every month. Oh, nice. Big fan of Crypto the Necrodancer. Maybe buy the Switch just to get Cadence of Hyrule. Also a good choice. Yep. Considering checking out Industries of Titan because it seems dope. It is. Now I get this boxy thingy. And you're an Arya main. Oh. Skills.
Big Necrodancer fans.
Yeah. Nice. Well, congratulations. Yeah.
Congrats.
Congrats on exploring the other nooks of Brace Yourself games. Still trying to like it. Brace Yourself is an amazing place to work for because we get to make a variety of different games, and we're not confined to just making one style of game over and over, and that's super fun. But it also poses how do we tie together our various audiences for these games? And I think I've discovered the secret. The thing that all of our games share in common is puns. Puns. We can all unite over wordplay. Cool. Thanks, right. Reginerd. Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing it, despite playing it through through like a remote desktop connection. It still worked out great. I enjoyed getting my butt handed to me in front of all of you. So yeah, hopefully you all do better in your playthroughs when the build launches on Tuesday.
Every Titan Tuesday is the first Tuesday of every month. That's when we do our major content updates, and we stream the Friday before to preview the content of it. So if you want to join us the next dev stream, it'll be on August 28th.
Thanks for checking out the stream, and see you all next time.
Welcome to Titan, Founder.